Hey guys, this is Rashad from the Review Guys, and I'm bringing you my review of Deadpool. So Deadpool is directed by Tim Miller and stars Ryan Reynolds and TJ Miller. So Ryan Reynolds, of course, plays the title character Deadpool, aka Wade Wilson. So there were a lot of things about this movie that I really liked. I'm a big Deadpool fan. I've read a lot of his comics, and I have to say Ryan Reynolds does a really good job of portraying Wade Wilson and Deadpool. And like Ryan Reynolds' persona fits so well with Wade Wilson. It's almost like they're the same people. So it kind of reminded me of how RDJ plays Tony Stark, like how I can't think of another actor playing this role. Ryan Reynolds really did a great job as Deadpool and Wade Wilson. So one of the things I really liked about this character was that it wasn't your typical superhero like evolution character. He more or less stays the same person throughout the movie. It's just that eventually he gets powers that he didn't have before. Um, and I like a lot of things about Deadpool from the comics that they brought into this movie. One of the main things he's known for is breaking the fourth wall, which, if you don't know, means talking to the audience. And he does that a bit in this movie. No, not too much that it would take away from the movie, which I was kind of worried they would do, but he does it occasionally, and when he does, the timing is perfect, and it was pretty funny. And apart from that, they also brought not only the comedy but the darkness and the seriousness that Deadpool also has, because Deadpool is a sad character in the sense that his stories are usually dark and sad and don't usually end well for him. So basically, Ryan Reynolds he brought everything to Deadpool, and but surprisingly, most of the funny moments in this movie did not come from him, but it actually came from T.J. Miller's character Weasel, who I guess you could say is sort of like Deadpool's sidekick in a way, and he was also the comic relief of the movie. Not to say that Deadpool didn't have any funny moments, but I felt like Weasel's character had the funnier moments. I really liked Marissa Barson. I might have mispronounced that. She played Deadpool's love interest, Vanessa. Now I never heard of the girl who plays Vanessa before this movie, but one of my friends told me that she plays Jim Gordon's girlfriend in the TV show Gotham. So she did a great job acting as Vanessa, and most of the acting in this movie was really good. Ed Skrein as Ajax, Brynhilda, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name, as Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and Christopher Staffik as the voice of Colossus. You don't really see Colossus in human form in this movie. And I guess the only person who I didn't like in this movie was Gina Carano's character, Angel Dust. I felt like she didn't really need to be in the movie at all, and that I didn't like Gina Carano's acting, first of all, and yeah, and that just took away from the character that already felt like that character shouldn't have been in the movie. I felt like Ajax would have been just fine, but other than that, the acting was really good. Even like Stan Lee's cameo, that was pretty funny. Um, I liked the story was good. It moved along at a steady pace, not too fast, not too slow, and it was a pretty simple plot to be honest. And I really liked the way that they shot this movie. Like it's not the typical way that certain movies are shot, even the way it's edited. For example, one of my favorite scenes in this movie is the opening credits, and like right off the bat, the way the opening credits was filmed and edited, you knew that this was going to be a good movie. Um, this like okay, so back to the story. Um, like I said, it was a good story, simple plot. It moved along at a steady pace, and I don't think there's a single moment in this movie where I felt bored, even when Deadpool wasn't on screen and it was just the serious moments. Every part of this movie had me interested, regardless of what was happening in the movie and whether or not Deadpool was in it. Um, this movie is violent for sure. So if you are not good with blood and all, I would not recommend you see this movie. But if you are a fan of the Deadpool comics, I suggest you see this movie. The direction of this movie was good. Tim Miller. I looked him up. He actually doesn't have many movies under his belt. I think Deadpool is his fifth or sixth movie that he's ever directed. But the direction of Deadpool was pretty good. Ryan Reynolds was a really good Deadpool. I can't wait to see more of him in the future as Deadpool. And I like the fact they brought in the X-Men, well, two of the X-Men in this movie, because it shows that Deadpool is a part of the X-Men universe. And maybe there'll be a crossover in the future. Maybe. So, overall, good direction, good story, good editing, mostly good acting apart from Gina Carano's character. My only real gripes with this movie is, I guess, the trailers. They gave away a lot of the jokes in the movie. Like, most of the jokes in the movie are in the trailer, and I felt like that took away from the movies. Like, so it could have been funnier if they had just saved some of them. But other than that, it was a really good movie. So I guess I would give Deadpool an 8.5 out of 10. Um, so yeah, that's my review of Deadpool. If you've seen the movie, you can comment what you thought of the movie, but no spoilers, please, because not everyone has seen it. And yeah, as always, like, share, subscribe, and until next time.